Hello friends, in my today's video I will share 5 major differences between iOS and Android system. They both belongs to completely different world, but I will cover only crucial in this video. You might be aware that iOS and Android are operating systems on which our phone runs. All phone needs some kind of software that is operating system to run. iOS is created by Apple and is used in all iPhones and iPads. First iOS was launched in October 2007 with the name of iPhone OS 1, whereas Android system is used by almost all other phones, and first Android was launched in September 2008 with the name of Android 1. So that was the basic history about iOS and Android. Now we shall move on to the major differences, highlighting pros and cons of them. As I have mentioned, iOS is created and used by Apple, therefore iOS is a closed software, which mean it is developed and managed by Apple engineers only, but Android is a open source software. Second most important difference is in terms of security. iOS is more secure than Android since it is managed by Apple, and Apple really delivers best in terms of security of your data. On the other side, Android is open and any developer can break security and harm your phone. Third major difference is customization. Apple love to define how our phone will look, as there are very limited ways to customize your home screen. There are no widgets, we can't change icons of our phone, we can't use any themes on iPhone, whereas Android gives us complete freedom in every sense. We can modify our device any way we like with new themes, icons, widgets, etc. Fourth is in terms of user interface and usability. iOS is lot more simpler and some other as compared with Android. Apps on iOS are a lot better, they don't crash. Transition in iOS are much more fluid, so in terms of usability iOS is lot better than Android. Final and most important difference between is the life of phone running on iPhone is lot more than an Android phone, and that's because Apple normally support its device for approximate 4 to 5 years. There is no official communication for the same, but depending on past trend this is the average life of iOS on a phone, whereas normal life of any flagship Android is normally 2 year post which user don't get any software update. So from all the 5 above points we can conclude that iOS is better than Android in most of the cases, which is true also, but trust me guys, Android is now really catching up. If you have used Android before 5 years and if you are using it still now, then you will realize that Android have covered a lot and is much more smoother and fast. Due to the above mentioned reason, Apple is lot more expensive than Android, as Apple develops its software and manufacture hardware also. I hope all this insights gave you a good understanding about both the operating system, and it will help you to decide that you should go with Android or iOS. Do like, comment, share and subscribe for more such informative updates. See you guys next time.